For today's assignment on Classroom Serial, we're going to read part 1 of 5, Squirmworms, Mr. Knitman's Complaint. Once again, boys and girls, we are going to be looking for things that are wrong in the story. We're going to be using this key to find out if there's a spelling error, add punctuation. We need a capital letter. We need to take out a word. If there's a wrong word, move a word, meaning the words are backwards, or make a letter lowercase. Every time you find something wrong, you put a check mark in the box. Okay? Be careful because this story sometimes, since there is punctuation, there are errors in the story, sometimes it makes it a little confusing to read. So, Squirmworms, part 1 of 5, Mr. Knitman's Complaint. Worms were everywhere. Mr. Knitman looked over his classroom and watched them dance on the desk. He knew by now they were called squirmworms. They were electronic toy worms, about the size of a crayon, that danced. They had 2 legs and 2 arms attached to a wormy body, and they boogied around on any flat surface. The makers of squirmworms claimed the toys helped squirmy children feel more comfortable in school. As I was saying, many scientists like acids, but personally, I'm all about that base, Mr. Knitman said with an awkward chuckle. He expected to hear several jeers of disgust after his awful science joke, but he didn't. He looked at the school. A few students were trying to pay attention, but most couldn't help just stare lazily at the wiggling worms in front of them. Mr. Knitman became annoyed. He knew he had only about a week left before holiday break to finish his unit on acids and bases. Just then it hit him. Holiday break. Any child who didn't already have a squirmworm would get one over the holidays, then every student would be hypnotized. Mr. Knitman needed to find a way to get squirmworms banned from Fairview Middle. Here in the box down here, boys and girls, it says, what do you imagine squirmworms look like? You can go ahead and draw one right in here, what you think they would look like. So go ahead and complete this activity for Classroom Serial Part 1.